This is a video showing the reefing sequence on my Drascombe Lugger Liliella. It's shot in real time, takes about 7 minutes for the complete sequence. Here we are, just tacking the boat, keeping the jib on the port side, sheeted in. Now the boat comes through slowly through the wind, and it's now hove to and will drift slowly across the wind. First of all, slacken off the tack line, just so it doesn't get lost under the sail when the sail comes down. Uncleating the main halyard, taking that back in my hand, taking the main sheet off the clew, and then lowering the gaff down into the boat, giving it a quick tug on the luff to pull it into the boat. Tying the halyard from the full sail position and then moving it up the yard to the first reef position. What I'm using there is a very simple halyard hitch. And then just pulling the yard back up. The halyard hitch is pulled in tight against the mast at the sheave at the top of the mast. You could, if you wanted, tie the reef points when the sail's still in the boat, but I find it easier if you have the sail hoisted. Just threading the tack haul down line through the new tack and pulling that tight. And rolling up the bottom of the sail to the first set of reefing points. And then just tying the sail neatly with a reef knot. Boat's lying quite nicely across the wind. The rudder is in the middle of the boat, amidships. I wanted the boat to head a little bit more into the wind. I could have rolled up the jib slightly to stop the bow falling off the wind so far. I use an extension to my main sheet to the clew of the newly reefed sail. That avoids having too long a main sheet. If you don't use that extension, it means you've got to have a lot of main sheet in the boat to handle the fully reefed sail. And when you're sailing with the sail full, then there's an awful lot of main sheet in the boat, so this just avoids having to have too long a main sheet. I've actually mistied it here. It's in the full length for the second reef. I'll come back to that later on, and once I realise it's too long, the main sheet comes block to block. Once I realise it's too long, I'll take it off and shorten it. Just tying the remaining reef points. I say this whole sequence takes about seven minutes. Probably if everything went right first time, and if I'd thought about it, it would be done in 4 or 5 minutes probably. Okay, so this is me now shortening that strop, so it's the correct size for the first reef. That's clipped into the snap shackle on the end of the main sheet block. And the main pulled in tight. And once everything's okay, jib eased on the port side and pull back in on the starboard side. And there we are, away again.